This secret Supertrend trading strategy is the best Supertrend trading strategy that we have tested on the channel so far. The strategy uses a Supertrend indicator that works 10 times better than the old one. We have seen comments asking to test the strategies on different assets, so this time we backtested the strategy for over 150 trades between USD JPY, Bitcoin USD, Euro USD, Ethereum USD, GBP USD, and many others, and it ended up averaging a win rate of over 70%. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to help us keep making these free videos. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, let's start. First, let's head over to TradingView and change the time frame of the chart to the 5-minute time frame. This is also the time frame we have used for the backtest. However, the strategy can also be used with the 15-minute and 4-hour time frame. Now let's add the indicators to the chart. Head over to the Indicator Search tab and search for the Supertrend Plus indicator. Select the indicator made by Electrified and add it to the chart. The strategy we will be using will be based on this indicator, so to make sure that we use it correctly, let's take a look at how it works. The Supertrend is an indicator that will show us the general trend of the market. This means that whenever the Supertrend line is green and below the price, this signals that the trend of the market is currently bullish, and whenever the trend of the market is bearish, the Supertrend line will be above the price and red. However, this improved Supertrend indicator has a third signal. This signal will appear whenever the price makes a pullback. This will allow us to spot support and resistance zones. This means that by using the indicator we can identify the trend of the market and then find pullbacks that can result in profitable entries. Let's now take a look at how we can enter into a position with the indicator. As you can see here, the Supertrend is indicating that we are currently in a bullish market. This indicates that the market is likely to continue this bullish trend. To enter into the position, we will need to see a pullback. This will be the signal for us to enter into the position. We will put the stop loss at the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. Here we see that the Supertrend is red and indicating that we are currently in a downtrend. We also see that the price has made a pullback. This will be the signal to enter into a short position. We will put the stop loss at the recent swing high. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. The indicator works great in trending markets. However, as you can see here, whenever the market is in a ranging or in a consolidation period, the strategy produces less accurate and false entry signals. To fix this and allow for the strategy to have a more than 70% win rate, we will be adding another indicator to the chart. Head over to the Indicator Search tab and search for the CCI indicator. Select the indicator made by TradingView and add it to the chart. That was the only indicator that we will be adding. Now let's change the indicator settings to optimize it for this strategy. Navigate to the CCI settings and click on the Style tab. We will first be changing the color of the CCI indicator to make it more visible. After that, we will change the colors of the upper and lower bands. Make sure you also change the lines from dotted to solid. That was all that we needed to change. Now let me show you how the strategy works and when we will be entering into a position. The CCI indicator is a momentum-based indicator that can help us identify when the price of an asset is either overbought or oversold. The CCI indicator can also be used to identify trends and divergences. This makes the indicator quite similar to the RSI indicator. Now that we know exactly how we will be using the CCI indicator with the strategy, let's take a look at when to enter into a buy position. But before that, if you are looking for a secure and reliable broker that has been operating since 2007 with extremely low fees, then check out AAFX, the best broker to trade forex, indices, commodities, stocks, and cryptocurrencies. They are currently hosting a competition where one of the first 5 people to sign up via the link in the description and deposit at least $10 will receive $100 in their account, and one of the first 10 people to do so will receive $50. The giveaway will end on the 18th of December. To enter into a buy position, the following conditions must be met. Firstly, the price must be trading above the supertrend, indicating that we are currently in an uptrend. Secondly, there will need to be a pullback to the yellow line. This shows us that now might be a good time to enter into the position. However, to confirm that there won't be a reversal, we will need to make sure that the price doesn't close below the yellow line. We will also need to take a look at the CCI indicator to validate the entry and make sure that we are not in a ranging market. The CCI indicator will need to be oversold. We see if his is the case by taking a look at the white line and making sure that it had crossed below the green -100 line. After the CCI becomes oversold, we will wait for the CCI line to cross back above the green line. We do this to make sure that the momentum of the market is turning bullish again. This will give us confluence in the fact that a reversal will be unlikely, and instead we can expect for the bullish trend to continue. Lastly, we will enter into the position once the price closes above the nearest bearish candlestick. As you can see here, this is the case, so we will enter into the buy position. We will be placing the stop loss slightly below the supertrend line, which will usually be close to the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. We see here that the supertrend is green and below the price. However, we can also see here that the candlestick has closed far below the yellow supertrend line, therefore we will not enter into the position. The same is true whenever the candlestick doesn't touch the yellow supertrend line. We avoid the entry because this indicates that the pullback is either invalid or still in progress. Now let's take a look at when to enter into a sell position. Firstly, the supertrend will need to be red and the price will need to be trading below the supertrend line. Secondly, there will need to be a pullback to the yellow line where the price crossed or touched the yellow line. However, you will also need to make sure that the candlestick does not close above the line. To validate the entry, we'll take a look at the CCI indicator. The CCI line will need to have gone in the overbought area. Then the CCI line will need to cross below the 100 level. For the entry signal, we will need for a bearish candlestick to close below the most recent bullish candlestick. As soon as this happens, we will enter into the position. We will be putting the stop loss slightly above the yellow supertrend line. For the take profit, we'll be targeting a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. We backtested the strategy on all of these assets to make sure that the strategy can be used with most popular trading pairs. We ended up taking a total of 151 trades. The strategy ended up having an average win rate of 70.86% along with a profit factor of 3.65. Overall, this improved Supertrend Indicator combined with this strategy performs a lot better than the old Supertrend Indicator because it is a lot more versatile and it can be used in a lot more different ways. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment.